A group of volunteers in the GTA's Ghanaian community is working with Toronto Public Health to launch a series of pop-up clinics. Today, one of those clinics was inside a Ghanaian church. Over the past year, community leaders have been holding workshops, town halls, and other seminars to answer COVID questions and to dispel concerns about the vaccine. Farah Morelli spent the morning at the clinic.
The lineup outside the Etobicoke Church isn't for prayers, but rather for hope in a different form: vaccines.
How are you?
The church is a hub in Toronto's Ghanaian community. Many live close by.
We are very excited about it because it's the beginning of a journey to get our community to be vaccinated.
Since last March, leaders like Emmanuel Duwodu have been hosting community webinars, answering questions about COVID. And there have been lots.
And people get their information from WhatsApp, social media about why they need to take the vaccine and why they do not need to take the vaccine. So with all these competing theories, we have to find a way to make sure that we engage our professionals.
The recent mixed messaging about preferred vaccines hasn't helped either.
Information from NACI, they call it, that is another level of confusion, which we have to find a way to try to clear it up in our community. So the good news is that we have medical doctors in the community, nurses, and we try to provide as much information as we can.
Education is only part of the equation. It's also about demonstrating it.
It's very much important because as a pastor, many people are looking up to me as a role model and their leader. And it should be leadership by example. If I take the vaccine, people will take the vaccine.
The local pastor posted his vaccine selfie on Facebook to motivate others. But it's also a team effort. 45 volunteers registering community members.
It's very important, especially for us seniors. Since we are vulnerable and we have so much underlying other issues, it's very important that they get their vaccine.
Like Felicia Botchway, who's been coordinating rides for people to get here.
It's such a good feeling to see a lot of people in there.
Richmond Antwi already got his vaccine. Today he brought his mother-in-law for hers.
The reason why we need to do this in our community is like, for example, there's a lot of language barriers. A lot of seniors don't know how to speak English or they don't understand it. So doing this in our community, one, is breaks that kind of barrier. And the next thing too, it breaks that kind of tension, because if I know my sister or brother has taken it, it makes it easier for me to take it.
Community leaders say their work isn't done, but lines like these are a testament that their efforts have already paid off. Farah Morelli, CBC News, Toronto.